This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hello, all my feline friends. This is Michelle Fern, host of Cattitude. Okay, everyone, it's that time of year again, beginning of September. What am I talking about? We'll be right back after this break, and I'll let you know all about it.
I love cleaning the litter box, said no one ever. Luckily, there's World's Best Cat Litter, the litter that promises less mess with less litter. Only World's Best Cat Litter uses the concentrated power of corn to quickly trap odors in tight clumps. And quick clumping means you never have to chisel or scrape the box. Less cleanup with less wasted litter? That's a litter bit amazing. Save $2 on World's Best Cat Litter. Visit www.saveonworldsbest.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to introduce Sarah from World's Best Cat Litter. Welcome, Sarah.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you. Now, of course, beginning of September, and even if you've been out of school for years, your mind still goes to back to school. And whether you have little ones that are fur little ones, fur babies, or regular babies, or, children, it's back to school time, which is hectic. How is it at your house?
Yeah, so I actually don't have kids, but I do have lots of nieces and nephews, and all of my cousins are much younger than I am, so I definitely am no stranger when it comes to, back to school time, and it's definitely tends to be a very hectic time of the year, come late August because they're going back to school, but it's definitely an exciting time as well.
And I know that, World's Best Cat Litter makes one of the tasks that it's just for anyone with, felines in their home, just makes the task of dealing with the litter box so much easier. How does that help with, the whole back to school situation and using World's Best Cat Litter?
Yeah, so, on top of parents already having a full-time schedule, whether it's getting ready for classes, team practices, or after-school activities, there's definitely a lot that are going on. And many parents are also pet parents, and they're also busy taking care of their furry family members as well. So for those of us with cats, that definitely includes dealing with kind of one of the more unpleasant parts of being a pet parent, which I think everyone probably knows what I'm talking about, and that's cleaning the litter box. But what if I told you that there was a product out there that could help you spend less time cleaning the box and more time with your family? That sounds, like a pretty good deal. So that product is World's Best Cat Litter, and that's the only litter with the concentrated power of corn, so it lets you really get more out of your litter, so you can really think about your cat and not the litter box.
I think, parents, pet parents, any time of year, but especially during this, crazy back to school time when people are adjusting schedules, whether, like you said, whether you have children or not, you have children probably in your family, and it's just an adjusting time of year, and using World's Best Cat Litter to make the litter box, which is messy, but you have a cat, you have a litter box. What, for people that are just hearing about World's Best Cat Litter, what makes it so different?
Yeah, so World's Best Cat Litter is pet people and friendly, and it really makes cleaning the litter box much easier because it's made with naturally absorbent whole kernel corn. We have a patented process, and that naturally compresses the corn into concentrated granules that really trap that odor deep inside, and it helps to form really, really tight clumps on contact. And because of that, it really makes cleaning the litter box a lot less of a chore, which definitely is a weight off of people's shoulders. So World's Best Cat Litter comes in 5 different formulas. So you can definitely find the perfect one for your family's needs, whether that means a formula that might be more tailored for multiple cat households, or we have a lavender-scented litter for cat parents as well who might prefer, a more gentle floral fragrance. So we have a bunch of different formulas, and whatever fits your family's needs, then we have that.
How does World's Best Cat Litter make life easier, especially for parents?
Yeah, so that's definitely, a huge plus. Busy families really have enough to think about, with kids going back to school and everything that they have going on. Everyone has busy schedules. So the last thing that they really want to worry about is litter box smells. And thanks to the concentrated power of corn, World's Best Cat Litter really helps to provide that outstanding odor control. So you really don't have to stress over those dreaded litter box odors. Plus, it is very quick clumping and it's easy scooping. And my favorite part about it is you can flush it, which is another huge plus. And last but not least, because it's so absorbent, World's Best Cat Litter lets you really do more with less litter, and that means that you're making fewer trips to the store, and then you don't have to worry about carrying around all of those heavy boxes, bags, and jugs that you typically would find with clay litter.
And that's one of the things I love about World's Best Cat Litter. It does, do the same, if not more, than the huge, heavy boxes. So it's so efficient. And there's also another benefit because World's Best Cat Litter is made with, what's the difference between, I know it's made with corn, but what's the difference between the natural litter versus clay? Because even though we're talking about, back to school and parents, we're also talking about, for parents with children in the house, there's another benefit with World's Best Cat Litter.
Yeah, so we definitely get that question often. So many of you might be wondering, how is corn litter different from traditional cat litter? Some people might think, well, how does that work? Does that clump well? Does it mask odors? So here is a little back to school lesson for you. Because most ordinary cat litters are made from clay, those are really not as effective at absorbing odors. So the clay cat litter really tends to stick to the bottom of the box. The liquid tends to drip down and it goes down to the bottom of the box, and then you have to end up scraping the bottom of the box, and that definitely just leaves a big mess. Because of that, you really need to buy more of it. With World's Best Cat Litter, the clumps don't fall apart or they don't stick to the box, which definitely means it's a quicker and easier cleanup for you. And then a huge plus is that it's 99% dust-free, and it's 100% natural and renewable as well. So, there's no harsh chemicals or perfumes that are added, so you can definitely be rest assured that it's safe for your cats and for everyone else who's in your household.
And I think that's a huge plus for anyone with families and little children because they get, interested in what the cat's doing and the fact that it's dust-free or 99% dust-free, which is huge. So it won't bother little children or, children with allergies. It's very safe for that.
Definitely.
All right, so everyone that's listening might go, I should really try World's Best Cat Litter. This is a really good product. And folks, the crew tried it and they really love it. But this is a great point. How would we introduce our cat to World's Best Cat Litter?
Yeah, so introducing your cat to a new litter is definitely a very easy process, but it's something that is really important, especially if, you're introducing your cat to a litter that they've never tried before. So you don't just want to dump in a full bag of World's Best Cat Litter if your cat has never tried it before because they might not like it. So if you are ready to introduce World's Best Cat Litter to your family, the key is definitely starting slow. So we like to recommend to first mix about a third of our litter with the current litter that you might use. And then after a couple days or even a week, then transition to dumping 2/3 of World's Best Cat litter with your current litter. Wait a couple days or about a week. And then finally, eventually, what you're going to do is incorporate World's Best Cat litter, and that will be filled up in the litter box. And we definitely say if you give it a try, you'll find that it is a litter bit amazing.
I have a couple more questions for you, for everyone, all my feline friends out there listening. We'll be right back after this break. Molly, here's your dinner. Zeus, that's not your food.
Don't let that happen to your precious cat. Elevate your cat's eating experience with the Cat Tree Tray. The Cat Tree Tray keeps your cat's food off the floor and conveniently located on the cat tree. It's the perfect way to eat. It's a beautiful wrought iron tray that easily attaches to your cat tree and keeps dogs and other critters out of your cat's dish. A must for multi-pet households. There's a 6-inch tray for large bowls and a 4-inch tray for smaller bowls. Purchase your Cat Tree Tray today. Go right now to cattreetray.com. That's cattreetray.com. CATTREETRAY.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. First of all, Sarah, thank you. This was a great lesson, and for back-to-school lesson on a great way to use natural litter, which, it's World's Best Cat litter made with the concentrated power of corn. And for everyone that's listening, let's tell them a little bit more about where they can find it and what are some of the different formulas of World's Best Cat litter that are available.
Yeah, definitely. So we have our original series and we have our advanced series. So we have 3 different products in our original series. We have clumping, and so this has outstanding odor control and tight clumping ability, and this formula is really ideal for homes that have, 1 or 2 cats. And then we have our multiple cat clumping. So this has an added all-natural plant ingredient that's even more enhanced for odor control. And this formula is really ideal for homes that have 2 or more cats. And then we have our lavender-scented multiple cat clumping, and this is made with 100% all-natural lavender oil, and this formula is really ideal for cat owners who might prefer to have their cat litter a little bit more scented. It's definitely not overpowering, but, it definitely gives that nice lavender scent. So for our original series, you can buy them anywhere. They're available at Walmart, at Target, Petco, PetSmart, Fern grocery, as well as your independents as well. So we have a bunch of different size bags for those. They come in 7-pound, 8-pound, 14, 15, and 28-pound bags. And then we have our advanced series. And the advanced series is long-lasting litters that are really purpose-built to solve for specific problems. So we have zero mess, and this is a multiple cat strength litter that really guarantees that fast and easy cleanup that has a 2 times better clumping and 2 times more odor control. So you really get less mess with less wasted litter as well. This zero mess is really the only litter that combines the concentrated power of corn with really super absorbent plant fibers that quickly trap liquids into tight clumps, so you really don't have to worry about chiseling and scraping the box. It's really just, scoop once and you're done. And then we have our zero mess pine scented as well, and this is also a multiple cat strength litter that, again, really delivers the fast and easy cleanup of zero mess, and then it also has a really nice blend of real pine ingredients for kind of a gentle and natural scent that you'll definitely love. So for our advanced series, you can find those online as well as in PetSmart and your local independents.
Okay, well, it's great to have so many different choices. You know, whether you have a single cat household or like most of the feline friends out there, most people have two. So there's so many great choices. Sarah, what's your favorite benefit of World's Best Cat Litter?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of favorite benefits of World's Best Cat Litter, but I think what I really love about it is it's quick clumping and it's easy scooping. You know, you really don't have to worry about the hassle of, I have to clean the litter box again. With World's Best Cat Litter, it makes it so easy, and because it's made from the concentrated power of corn, it does such a great job absorbing liquids into those tight clumps. So, you know, it's scoop once and you're done. And I think for me personally, it really helps to, you know, improve the relationship that I have with my cat and kind of make that bond a little bit stronger. You know, I think that's kind of one of the things that we strive for at World's Best Cat Litter is to make the person and pet bond stronger. And sometimes I think cleaning the litter box tends to hinder that a little bit. So whatever we can do to make it easier, to make you even closer to your cat, we definitely strive for.
Absolutely. Now, having told us your favorite, what you have to ask, what kind of cat do you have?
Yeah, so I have a Himalayan cat, and his name is Snowball. And he is about 7.5 years old. He's definitely very mischievous and tends to get into a little bit of trouble sometimes. And he's very playful, but I definitely love him. And he has been using World's Best Cat Litter ever since he was born, so he loves it as well.
Well, thanks so much for coming on Cattitude and telling us and all of my feline friend listeners out there about World's Best Cat Litter and ways to make this hectic time of year, back to school, so much easier.
Yeah, thank you so much, Michelle, for having me. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad I was able to come on and help educate everyone a little bit more about World's Best Cat Litter.
What a great show. Sarah from World's Best Cat Litter gave us some great pointers about how World's Best Cat Litter can make back to school time so much less hectic for you. I'd like to thank my crew, Dennis and Charlotte and Molly. They're the felines of my crew, and they love using World's Best Cat Litter. And it does make this time of year a lot easier because it's corn. It clumps. It's made with the natural corn, and it's just so much easier all around. Keep listening. We're going to have so many great new shows coming up on Cattitude. And also, I'd like to thank all of my feline friends out there. I've gotten some great ideas for shows. They're coming up, I promise you. And thanks to my producer, Mark Winter, for making me and my guests sound good. Great shows coming up. Keep listening.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.